Hi everybody, Elizabeth here from Petals and Parchment. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to my channel. Today we're on week 14 of the Reflective Rolodex challenge. And before we get started, let's go ahead and light our candles and create a nice soothing atmosphere and get ready to craft. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to take a few deep breaths and center ourselves to sort of get calm and let go of everything that may have happened over the past week and clear our minds a little bit. So if you'd like to, go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your awareness to just this moment. You are taking time for yourself today. Try not to judge yourself. Let go of any pressures, any stresses that you might have experienced this week, and allow yourself to be open and curious. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Smile. And when you're ready, open your eyes and let's step into our art practice. Okay, so we're on April now with a whole new set of journaling prompts, and this week is all about embracing creativity. So go ahead and take a few moments to read over the journaling prompts. I'll leave these in the Google Drive folder for those joining us on YouTube. You can find that link in the description box below. This month is all about play and creativity, and because it's April and it tends to be a rainy month, I think of that old saying, April showers bring May flowers. So you'll see a lot of what I'm doing center around blues and rain this month, and then next month it will probably be more colorful and focusing more on flowers. The journaling prompts, I've decided to go with permission to play. How can you allow yourself to create without worrying about perfection? I think the biggest thing is to consider your time creating as play and not performance. So if you approach your craft table with the mindset, let's see what happens, instead of this has to be perfect, then you might be pleasantly surprised about the outcome. I think curiosity is key. What would happen if I did this? What would happen if I did that? What if I blended these two seemingly incompatible art supplies? What would happen then? No matter what you end up with, it's an opportunity to learn. And so if you're learning, then it's not a disappointment, and then the next time you can adapt and try something different and then eventually end up at the results that you really love because you saw what worked and what didn't and you adapted. You could also try to create something ugly on purpose, and then maybe you won't be so afraid of it. Give yourself permission to have fun. And with that, let's get started. Another thing that can help with your creativity is this tool that I've put in the Google Drive folder for those who purchased the kit. I came up with some dice for this to roll the die and then use the supply that comes up. So I've included one that has some suggestions on it, and then I've also included a blank die because I was thinking about, like, how does someone go about choosing, you know, the items that they wish to use in their artwork, and what if you get stuck? And then I thought maybe if you could just roll the dice and do that. And then I remembered that Kerr did this probably like a year or two ago. I can't even remember. I saw this on her channel a really long time ago, so definitely not a new idea. I think Amanda at Scrimping Mommy also did something where she had like cards that you could draw from a pile or something that had different art supplies to use. So that will be in the bonus folder on Google Drive. But look at this. I printed them out 4 to a page, and then I just wrote on this one, I wrote like coloring utensils, and then this one is colors. So like blue, orange, pink, green, red. This one has numbers on it, and then this one has like a surprise element. I would just show you real quickly how to put this together. I just printed 4 to a page, and then I wrote something on each of them, and then everywhere there is there's a line, and I also scored the little tabs here, and then you just fold it up like so, and you glue all the little tabs, and just be careful to hold the tab while it dries for a few seconds to latch on before you move to the next one, and then just continue all the way around until you've built this cute little cube and it's all glued together. And then you can roll 4 dice at a time and do 1 orange stamp and use lace or something like that. So that should be fun. We can explore this more in the coming weeks, but if you want to go ahead and cut yours out and get them ready, then that's a nice fun tool when you're feeling stuck. Okay, so the first thing I decided to do, I got a little bit ahead here and I just painted my mixed media card with a dark blue acrylic paint. I used Brilliant Blue from Artist's Loft, and then while the paint was still wet, I just made some swirls in the paint, sort of like Starry Night was kind of the inspiration for that. So that's dry and ready to go. And then I've got some toilet paper squares here, so I'm just gonna tear these up and put them in this cup here. Then I'm gonna get this wet, and then I'm going to wring it out so that it's kind of dry, and then I'll tear it a little bit further. Okay, so I just got the TP that I tore up wet, and then I squeezed out the extra water, and now I'm just tearing it into little shreds here until it's all in little teeny tiny pieces like this. Then I'm going to add some PVA glue and a little bit of white paint, some white acrylic paint, and then I'm going to create a little cloud, and from that cloud then I'm going to also show some raindrops because it's been stormy over here. It's been raining almost every day where I'm at, and April showers bring May flowers. Okay, that's probably enough. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of Mod Podge. I think that'll work well. And I have an abundance of it that I need to get used up here. And then a little squeeze of white paint. I don't imagine it will take very much since it's already white. And I'm going to just mix that up here. Okay, that's ready to go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna draw a couple of clouds with pencil so that I know kind of the shape that I'm going for, so I don't have to improvise. I think I'll do 3 because things tend to look better in odd numbers. Okay, I can only find my really nice tweezers, so I'm going to keep a baby wipe handy so that I can wipe them off before they get too gunked up. I'm just going to apply our cloud mixture. You could do any shape that you want. Looks like it would be better if I made sure to tear it up a lot smaller, but oh well. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I think it turned out pretty cute, and it's not too thick, which is good. And then I'm just gonna take my white paint pen and draw a few raindrops here underneath the clouds. Okay, and then I've selected a quote here: let go of the outcome and just enjoy the process. I think that's really appropriate. Dance in the rain. And I'm going to attach this cute little umbrella here at the top. Okay, here's my card for today. Be sure to share your card in the Facebook group and let me know in the comments below how you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have a great crafty weekend. Bye!